You have a great sense of humor, Wendy. Humor, Wayne.
It's important. These things are all important. Very important. Very, very important.
Okay, so now we are just tuned in to the Captain Bueno Radio Hour, and we are here at Rancho Bozo del Norte, and we have a special guest, and you want to introduce your guest?
Well, hey, that's not on the card, you know. First, let's clear things up a little bit. We don't have a radio station yet. And but this is part of.
You don't have a radio station?
Not yet.
No,
but you know who does? No. You know who does have one? Your brother Sean. He has. Did you know that?
Yes, I know that.
It's out of a trailer.
KNOY.
Well, if you know what, all you have to.
FM.
The truth is that all you have to do on the net is say you have a radio hour, and you have a radio hour. Because of the nature of it being a video on YouTube, it allows you that poetic license.
Oh.
And so...
Sean has the 420 hour. He broadcasts every day.
420, yeah. 420.
Okay, you guys,
no
here's a question
why.
for you. Well, who's the smart one?
He's always been the smart one.
Okay.
He really has.
Okay.
He's modest, but he's very smart.
Describe your relationship.
He's got the PhD. Actually, the side doc.
Okay.
I'll describe our relationship. There's a restaurant in Morro Bay. It's called the Beach House Bistro, but most of the locals call it the Obnoxious Waitress Restaurant, because the waitress, one of the people who owns the restaurant, is completely manic. And she comes up to your table and she's just like telling you about the specials is a dramatic event.
Would she get upset if she saw this on YouTube?
Well, probably, but, you know, what do I care? But I would
never be that together to get it to see it on YouTube.
But it's a great restaurant. I will say that. And that's the bottom line.
So you want to give a plug for the restaurant?
I'll tell you a story that's illustrative of Wayne and I's relationship. When Wayne was in Morro Bay, we went to the restaurant, and we were sitting there, and the waitress comes up, and she's doing her manic, obnoxious thing, and Wayne starts talking, and he's just like talking, and he says, we're not gay. And there was this terrifying.
You're not gay.
We're not. He says to her, we're not gay.
But are you gay? No, you're not gay.
No, right.
Okay.
No. But this is like somebody saying to you,
gay.
I'm not mobbed up. Oh, thanks.
Shocking.
How does that describe our relationship? Not gay.
The woman, for a moment, I saw this look of panic on her face when she realized that the guy at the table was crazier than she was. It was like this, oh my God, oh shit, this guy's really nuts.
But you're still hanging around with him. You're still hanging out with him.
That's right, he sure is.
Okay, Wayne, why don't you describe what you think your relationship is with Walt?
Well, I have a very special relationship. We were always the dudes that would get the chicks in our growing up.
He was the dude that
Walt, we both.
We're not gay.
We got the chicks, and
just for the record.
So we had something to do, A lot of our friends didn't have anything to do, but we could do things with the chicks.
Like what, Wayne?
Well, how long have you been friends?
Go to the movies.
How long have you been friends?
Does it involve toys?
No. Really, remember that RanchoBozo.com does not really delve into some of these more arcane areas.
Who's the dumb one?
Well, I met Wayne when I was when I was 15. We've been friends that long, and I distinctly remember I drove over with another friend of ours, Artie, to help him move out of him and his the woman he was living with, Wendy,
Yeah, see, we had to
and
check.
the other Wendy, the previous Wendy,
This was like a
move out of their apartment, and I thought, well, this is pretty cool. You know,
world.
it's
There'll
kind of
never really ever be another Wendy, but she was.
and we're loading his stuff, you know, moving it down this stairs because it was an upstairs little, you know, mother-in-law kind of place, and he had a plastic marijuana plant. I thought that was so cool, you know. I mean, because you could put it in your window and the police would storm in, and then you could say, ha ha ha, it's just plastic.
Is that the first time you met him?
Yeah, it was me. He met me in the plastic marijuana plant at the same time, and we know.
Where was this?
We know what really made an impression on Walt.
Was this in San Francisco?
No, this was in Santa Barbara. This was, I can't remember exactly where the apartment was. It seemed like it was over in that part of town that's commonly referred to as the ghetto, but I may be just mistaken.
But we're moving to RanchoBozo.com?
No,
to Rancho Bozo without the .com.
Wait, this was in 1971. There was no .com.
There was no Rancho Bozo.
Right. There were.
But it was 1264.
They didn't even have microwaves. I mean.
Yeah. Wendy,
microwave oven.
her name was Wendy Nye. A little funny little aside for that, you know.
Oh, no, you shouldn't have his last name.
Oh, yeah, no last name. Forget that.
Go ahead.
But anyway, her name was Wendy Nye, and I always used to say that.
It's like.
And her middle name was Ann. Okay.
No, Nye. It's a word in English language.
Means not, right? Means
Nye.
You know. Nice. Yeah.
So Nye, tonight.
Using songs all the time.
Yeah, neither here nor there.
My Lord is nigh.
What do you have? What is important about keeping in touch?
Wendy and Nye, I would say. Well, instead of saying Wendy and I, or the contraction and I.
Did you notice that you ask questions and nobody responds?
What was the question?
Yeah, I know. You know, I just
it makes you feel like a therapist. You ask questions, people keep talking.
Right. I understand, Dr. Langford. What's important about keeping in touch?
Free stuff.
Who's the dumb one?
There are no. That's not politically correct.
There's just different gradients.
That's not a politically correct term. Dumb. Some people are just challenged.
Or the least smart.
Okay. You want to see if it's still running?
I think it's probably run its course.
How long did you have it for? How long was it able to run for?
I don't